is proudly brought to you by Oheneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
Here for my the Thursday edition of the Blackman story, so FOKA TV. So now, my need say you do ya wada say near Tenasia. I am pimping and I say a sign SANKOFA. You could get it at a point, be a Panadano, need to me a fast me at home at the America. Mobeka, a year and now branded cream. My catcher must say William Shakespeare. A year would be a yen so what true books be brave and a play be brave. But my catcher say there was one slave and now or true books no at the William Shakespeare. And an on credit no, and ne. Me den hon sem nya bebre na me do nipa ni din eni nyimfoni etime da cho sanso na beka se me ka che se Moses ye wo Egypt na onyi wo Egypt na osua de wo Egypt ane me de hon sem nya bebre na beka se me ka che wo se Bible ni man kasa kra no ya ka wo mu se baby Moses learned from the Egyptians and them the quotation ni na betimi e de bebre na afin so quotation na e prove it say eye Nyankopon ka se ne mabi e be konkwa sumu for 400 years no and also with the meaning at the Bansa and Shannon say, or Heneba Ghana Rice for some encounter say, now saying a movie na big gas one, and so papa pana, dear, betting Abua Pum, Ama went me in Swachadia, and one or Heneba Ghana Rice. And then the only local rice made in Ghana rice, ya Brandon. Atim say, who package in the crown at him some pa. And ye made in Ghana, Yama be at him say, a yagra grow, or Heneba Ghana Rice, it say, a yam papa, and one will be a 80. Into more than a could never been in Encoso and Farmer Sanso, and Getsin 3T's Ventures. A Hokran Oko, a Hon Mabinya, or in the Ghana Rice Navy. May share Getsin 3T Ventures for Enso and Ne, or Mobama, the Thursday edition of the Blackman story, bro. Almost a man can't say, what say, along the way from Adenta to Dodoa. Now, ope, supermarkets, papa, betting me a cotton, near more what, ne boy fo, na a sounds ye papa. Me patcho me kanfo Getsin 3T Ventures e de amount omo Ampoma Junction eye off Dodowa Adanta Road ne so a ufi eye Dodowa ba omo wo onsa benkum so sanso na ufi Adanta kwa omo onsa nifa so utwa kwa nimu a na ye se we hu bebi omo so no omo wo anesa me patcho betimi afre eye penyipa na oda adwumekuya no 0244 661676 0244 661676 na wotimi ebisa no say nsema me kan wo FOKA TV say no kre say ope affordable things enka ne na befo ka efi Dodowa anase amranhia oyarefa abesen akọ enkran say okọ akoto onkora anyema mo bi ko school ni do ne calipo ne hu biscuit ni ade da bi enduk enfo kan komo kola biom udu eye Ampoma Junction Getsin 3T Ventures okwan no pe okopi mo hono ma omode enkran anase omode mokola aba Ampoma ne no mutimi e de ebonti so call na kope eye onyama auto nyina okrom no benye bi enso ho no ejumako menu we na ebo ama mitimi de the Blackman story etimi e de abro metwa musima me bape na eche se ye de jumedi na nkasa ba be hye so ba hye no so me so baline so ano ahye na afofon so etimi enye bi enso etimi ahwe medin e de francosu kwagesi ama obetimi afreme FOKA me ba sisi a destruction I don't want it.
This show is proudly brought to you by Oheneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
I have first time makwaba at the bar FOKA TV, so the Thursday edition of the Blackman story. Na me ka sembi ahwemo mo be kaya last week na minimum esua de about the transatlantic slave trade ho ene ho nyama bebre but cho ya teribia infoni ni bu on my very sensitive it no ya the two YouTube na YouTube for a flag say aye infi until the bu on my infoni nyina na betimi de atototo screen so but muba Facebook live there definitely e betimi that to Facebook na mo so betimi ahwe bi na mo be kaya na no bonada na me kire mo say before colonization ne Bible ni we nyina beba no yeko evade ancient Egypt and a friend Kemet ama meka ho sem bebre de kire na obeka ya meka kire say 332 BC 332 BC. Ɛna Alexander the Great any Greece for ni Roman for echo invade ho. But Shannon Mama say na Alexander the Great in nko for no because civilization started in Africa and in Egypt into no. Omo to kwan off the way from Persia eba ancient Egypt ebesua amamre ne amane and how to read and write. And son omo ba be invade kuro no mu. Nti Shannon Mama say omo invade ancient Egypt in the year 332 BC. Some many mu. We dey okọ na obo a obo say history ni nyina eda ho. Enti me pacho enne ye to aso fi oban na me mamu in-depth analysis about how Moses ye wo no any how ono no timi ebetro most of the books in the Bible. We say Moses na oye Israelites ye be wo no e wo Egypt. Moses no Israelite ye be wo no Egypt. Na de si ye nie wo say wo hwe a before ye be wo Moses no na edikanfo bebree wo Bible mu from Adam and Eve ne to Seth ne Cain and Abel mo ba be si Abraham. So Abraham yakopon kwa frɛ Abraham say na damfo. God called Abraham his friend. Afar aside Abraham Noah mu nyina ba ya say na ba be do Moses so into hwe Moses awo mu na Moses emra ye be wo Moses no na Israel fo akoye enkoa ewo Misraim asase so na me pacho according to Bible asem na me ne wo kan ye emra ye wo Moses no ye wo Moses wo Egypt the emra ye wo Moses no na Pharaoh anase ohene na owo ho no no na osi yenku enkwala nyina ya wo mo foforo enti no na ne maame de areho ene yaudie na mnifrika se ebeku ne bade ene ode ne beto menjam na okogya na to ensuo ano enti abofra Moses no osuya ama ensuo nim na oda na de ne ko no Pharaoh ni baba be huye no ka se si ebeku kroma nkwala nyina akra na mema yenku Moses enti ofa Moses na ode no ko share ahemfie na me pacho according to history wo pese unhu every historical thing be esi e wo kuro bia so a me pacho okọ ahemfie wo honom enti the Bible say Moses had the opportunity to live in the Egyptian palace enti okay Acts chapter 7 verse 22 me da two screen so yenyina yen kan Acts chapter 7 verse 22 or say Moses was educated in all the wisdoms of the Egyptians and was powerful in the speech and action. What the battery version in my own Moses is here Egypt for amamreni or mamanie. I'm a patron is for mamreni and money any day. It is for amamreni and money no. In a year amamreni and money and I say in summer a course of Egypt. I know my cavida share hieroglyphism. A bini the way. A bini the creation story. Me patron emra ye yakopon ebo wiasno. Na Moses yan one ye. But he have that story. The tosubium how nyema nyina si ya Yakopon bo nipa ebo weni nyina me pacho it was in ancient Egypt. Moses esua ni nyina enti na Moses in the Timothy Genesis any other books in the Bible enti bisa won say Adam wentima ntworo bibia Abraham entima ntworo bibia Noah entima ntworo bibia all the people that came before Moses o entima ntworo bibia Joseph ni nuanom 12 no all mo form the 12th tribe of Judah no o entimi antworo bibia na they wrote something and that's what ye bibi but the truth is every history that was in the Bible was from ancient Egypt enti emra ye wu Moses na yes and what happened was started say osuan and he was treated as a prince enti no baby a any other Egyptian intimi run Moses betimi ra fi say oye ohene baba ne ba na wa adopt no so that is how we had that history of the Bible being credited to a Moses. That make I just say the Bible is a Blackman history book. And you believe in the Bible by Bible had da. Yen nananom and nananom and was a memory in the concept of the Bible da. That is what make I just say. We are Christian now soon don't expect to see a white God somewhere. Because one kasana wo shemino. You are a God in your own self. Jesus Christ is a black person. And you know, these are the another fiction. I say we are you be brainwashing kofu bebre. Ama bebre na eja nyame soma bebre na nkwa so na they don't even want to hear the Bible because you change characters in the Bible no. And I say all the characters in the Bible are Europeans. Between me who simaba Meba make sure the entire all the characters in the Bible are Europeans. Meba is here.
This show is proudly brought to you by Oheneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
The first time I call about the Blackman story. So now, I measure some balance and no machine for phone so it's me. And you be actually, yeah, when I catch him, say, the Bible chemo didn't all the characters in the Bible are European names. Now they see and say, Emma Alexander the Great mo, ebe invade ancient Egypt. They see and say, omo shishi books nibi, no mo read be the core. So when they went there, they wanted to change the characters in the Bible. Omo change omo nyina din e de eba omo die and they started painting them. And you know, Emma all the characters in the Bible who were having African names no, omo started so omo change din because some of the things are not a alphabet mo, not omo gen enimu sa. Because Egypt for they didn't have J in their alphabet. That is why Egyptians don't say Jesus. They don't have J in their language, but Europeans had J, letter J in their language. You know, change all the characters in the Bible. No, Eddie ekoye European names, especially the people who are Bible when I say or so many historical things. No, and na emane basa. Mo be kan so a last Tuesday na me catch am say, "O hwe how the whole slavery story ne buy na me pacho biblical." Okay, Genesis chapter 15 verse number 13 Yakopon kache Abraham say nasifo ebekọ enkoasum ewo bi manso for 400 years. Upa yenkan the screen is yenya yenkan. O say, and he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. On bet it your move for over 400 years. And no a biblical. And I'm according to history, no, the transatlantic slave trade per in our cost for 400 years. There have been so many slave trade across, but only the transatlantic slave trade between the Africans and the Americans per in our cost for 400 years. So that should tell you, say, and no. And a biblical and historical. Until we are done in Ibiana, don't think say Omomu Israel and Yankupomba. We are done in our Shemia. You are the true children of God. Yena ye Yankupon and Manankasa. Memamu insight no. Uko a ye Israel and Nameno Kasia. Krubio ye flow Jordan, River Jordan. Do you know say we have black people in River Jordan? And unim say Hebrew Kasano, any Ghanaian languages be Brinan Ebwebra. Yes, say Ghana ni kase ufre Ghana no kase I'm coming na Ghana ni be kase meba enkani be kase mimba when you say Hebrew kase mun ye kase obi kase I'm coming or can aniba you see say any coincidence o you trace all the way from ancient Israel along the Nile River to Hase na me patcho when you say who study geography on the continent nankasa no wo hwe bia Egypt wo no hwe bia Israel wa unse na bom and wo de fa the globe and I say the world no the fa hwade ye frɛ bibi conglomerate wo study geography wom what happens is na ewiase nyina ebom eye one. Now there was one greater disaster bia esiya ema asase mo cheye enti me pa wo Africa ye continent no wo map no ofa African map na ofa American map. What the shema it fixed together. So offer Northern Europe. Now the best Northern Africa more. It's fixed together. Because the whole world was one. And to be part of the people that were living in ancient Israel and ancient Egypt were one people. It is a obiti kumase na obitu tisunyame. Offer the same way the call. But this time around, conglomerate happen here. What will happen? Not a move at the chair and a po a room. ene ma epo no echechechechecheche nsase ni mu nti enye saade a nanka ewiase nyina ebom nti the people living in Israel now are the invaders because the people even uko broni bi efe the Shegef Shalom in Israel the king over there or black he is the most black person. And you know, that is the history. And then my mom the black man story. So now she knows me say enche big girls and so yesterday is better than today. And so it beat me at the abroad. But answer now, you be kwa yesterday is better than today. No, I never come more what you say. After all the history, and I say nyama isisi ye nyina no. Currently, nkofo we bre buyer, they were doing certain things. They were trying to evade and brainwash us. Me nyina happen at that time, but me twam husima ba mkwa kofa yesterday is better than today aba me bape na che say ya charge me this me buy sia destruction I don't want to.
I shall for embarrasso. Let me say yesterday is better than today. I am the bro when I was the black man story. I've been now say it's not so yesterday is better than today. You may say that. Ya kaka you know who uncan no nzama ya no obo he pa na ndembri obi be say o modern word ya to egu amanye no ho effect na ya kaka ye no ho dembre ye botum ya sana kwenye nature na ya kofa na ye za agbanye ne bra na ndem nye obakasa afa he ne kasa ho language say wo wo abofra ba na wotetena actually onya 3 years abofo ne tum kan kom kasa papa so ya fantinya otum kan fantene pio oye obi be say ayiboni a otum kan ayiboni fine the man no oye nkranyi so otum kan nkran kasa no na onyini ba oye bwane ay de kasa no brofa abamu different languages bebre abamu nda Ghana no makan de we are more interested in brofosam no than yenu kom kasa ya to yenu kom kasa na achen ene ya kwa kofa obi ne mando kasa na nda ye tetete yanamba he ekọ Germany a brofo no wosuo ekọ China wosuya ekọ Italy Brazil wonyina la kasa no wosuya brofo no wosuya wanfa won but Ghana no ya koye ntide sisi ala se ekọ pedwuma ana etgana ha ne entebofa o chede enka ho onsa de obanedam so say ye de brofo sam ye de cheche ye number na azena obandama ye to ye ni identity go ye ho obi hu bebe free meka say ya na sam kasa mekai na ye brofa e badwin da na geli ofihimfa ana oye black Americans ni bi na wa bagana de bi ebokom so na bia me ye fantini anada me ashantini onsa de obandam ye wo he ne mo frama na metotɔ asere wo mayemfa yenu krom kasa na yenu mpanyana awofo de tetenye no yemfa nkyere won abofrabo no okɔ school a brofo no was a bachelor no nti na ekɔ school a na sɛ kamfanta na ekatwa wo kacha de bi manka no makai pa ye wo class 1 class 2 no ekɔ school na sɛ elbaka bro fanta man no say please I'm coming to speak fancy ochede school one kan fante ho na mmemme fia na mfante no eza abaka no ho no in the fantinya na de ashanti ne benyum de cap ne cheese na na ne fantizinze kopo ya to ye no wegu fala ntamoto tasere de wo manyemfa ye no krom kasa our native language and a dialect no yemfa nchechwe ye number dem be won kwayi wefi ho women yemfa won won so wontum wontina won ka bi brofo no ye dana woko school a was a bachelor one yesterday is better than today say yehwa oche de ye ne kasa no oboye papa women yento obi man de yemfa nche o ye dana ra abofo no obete brofo oko school ya zi na church no obetire no brofo mo wetum aka bi ozatwetwetwa no ntamo mo ma yemfa brofo no chinchina yemfa nche yemo fama nda wonka debi woma yemfa yenu krom kasa no yemfa nche ye namba na wonyina wanyira amfa anyane kasa na amambre ho medan wana ase mizizim begels mo restyle girl ahana mizimu besi microphone destruction I don't want to.
This show is proudly brought to you by Oheniba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
I have a video as I say or day yesterday is better than today. The bread. She knows mommy say Oko krobia so a okasa ene che wo nipa ban baby a beti se obi ka igbe am so ye oyangonani metimi che se wo fi voter beti se obi ka typical tria metimi ka se wo ya santini ana ye kwapemni beti se obi ka fanti a metimi chire baby a wo free ba enti no moma yensua sade no one day me she da hye English words and their twin names e de abremo na mosia because there was so many history about even your kasakra or mobile sana me dey won say banti the big girls as I say ono so ti me dey buy na yet so a me patcho wonim say last Tuesday na me catch am say Ghana is the center of the earth. Ghana is the center of the earth. Na me patcho enye coincidence historical. Open the real center of the earth itself me patcho eye Kintampo. When him say according to geography no Kintampo is the center of Ghana. And na Kintampo being the center of Ghana no enye obia keke in the name honom Kintampo. Eye Europeans no and say British in the name honom Kintampo. They see any when him say in the olden days yen democracy enye a system of government. Ye no eye ahemfo. Nti na wokọ Bible mu a Israel fonso na omo de ahemfo no. Ye di ahensem ewo yamamre mu. Nti na Bible mu so no na omo di ahensem no. Me say Europeans have no culture and they have no tradition. Nti omo mu nim sa anyama no. Nti Europeans no ebe wia sa ahensem ni di fi Africa ho. Nti say Britain, Great Britain omo nya problem ewo omakonwa ne ho a na dwa kese bi esi Kintampo sa dwa kese no bebi adwa ne si no that is the real center of the earth. That is the honomo no ena ugina otumu so ugina asase mfimfi ankasa dwa bi si asase mfimfi ankasa na yesi sa dwa no yale bi eda so problem bi eda so bia no when you get to that tree it will be solved. And in the olden days no say Britain for no any problem with omo chieftains no makonya na they bring their stool and everything to that tree. And me patcho dia abrofo ne ye ne say omo nemi sa dua nase no the King's Temple. Omo nemi sa dua nase no the King's Temple ahemfo nyina oma so dem ho ene ho denti a ahemfo no oma so dem ne ho ne say problem be ba him sem hu bia no when you bring it there it is soft. Enti me patcho the history behind Kintampo Europeans be name honom the King's Temple. That is why we had Kintampo being the name for Kintampo, but na King's Temple no me corrupt na be Kintampo a ene ye wo mu no. Na the thing say aside Ghana being the center of the earth, na aside is Hebrew for kasa any kasa and relate no. Any other historical factor a proving say Ghana for and I say it be before we are the true children of God no. Me patcho me more practical example. When him say nobody is more spiritual than Africans. Me more a typical example be Ghana ni biti honum. Oye adwuma etu na ka 50 Ghana a month. At the end of the month no we did 200 Ghana a month. Onya wenfa. Into Europeans, Ghanaians and Africans, we live by miracle. And a miracle. Africans and black people are spiritual people. Yeah, spiritual people. Yeah, we are the true children of God. Into na bibini a subon paya. Something works. You see, these are some of the things I want. You be brainwash here. Yama what you might be thinking maybe also. The next phase I'm a mau. I'm won't say things that are happening. No, I say you go back to history and see there. Shanosma say definitely William Shakespeare or banana or true books man na me say o slave no. Made ni din ni mfoni to screen so no wahwe but me mamo a little history ansa na me de no aba na e de jime de ne nyina timi esi wa hanim sei but ansa na me de sa we me man history ne say me pacho according to Bible Yankopon bo Adam and Eve but according to science any archaeology no do you know say oba ewo bema enwo onim sa me ka say oba obema nwo a akwala fi oba mu na pi onfi bema mu mpie na me pacho history ni in the olden days the most powerful people on earth were women and remember more insight God is a woman Yankopon your ba Yankopon the energy no a masculine and feminine energy but the masculine and feminine energy no feminine energy ni adwuma more than the masculine energy. Anything they say God is love, God is merciful, God is caring, God is then the feminine aspect of God. The masculine aspect in the wrath of God and the other things. The TNA women naturally Yankopon abo ema send the suban in the session. But when you say women are the most powerful people on earth. Obi beka to say bema oboa. According to history, Europeans came to change things. After some we very bibia here, omo change bibia. They change even the days of the week. They change the months. Me patron say April, in the first month of the year. And yet January, they change the month sequence in Ankasa Krampo. Aside the no, omo change everything. Ena omo ma ema be look inferior because oma oba to me and as oma oba power. Ade oba be no, it will beat your imagination. A typical example here, say oba enye sika ana onya tumi a on. Aya on person obe ware ana on person bema bebe no. Ba se bema enye sika bro so a, person offer ema bebre. The tieni the power that Yankopon de share ema no ba ko ne say, wonim say oba betimi su abe obi mo ne. Ane a powerful tool you don't know. The tosumi no when say oba bia all things being equal Catherine's parables bibia insia all things being equal every month when say oba bleedi abla second ntwane bibia ntwane ono ate ho a obetime bleedi for 4 days 5 days na etwa na ekọ. That tells you how powerful a matter when you say oba nikita the natural attribute of God. God can create oba enyem or the akwala or the nipa ehye yem e de ne ba wiase nti after Yankopon why need me create biom it is oba but ye create system ne say ye be submerge a ma because oba be powerful is very dangerous. The man here very dangerous ne say oba be powerful la won everything is going to be normal obi nchen obi enti no Europeans na be change the narrative ama religion ama ema be look inferior. There are so many female prophets in the Bible who were very very powerful but yan form di answer Bible the whole Bible nya over the 66 books in the Bible all the 66 books in the Bible no when say Esther any root pen omudi Bible mo ye ma e ka so omo bo bra Bible omaka nyina ye nkofo ye no Sarah ne Rebecca mo nyina omo ye nkofo but oko the ancient book and I say okay the Egyptian book of the death now there were so many female prophets in the Bible and no naturally how a ma etie a ma ye very 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 powerful people so oba a prophet na be my prophet I'll choose oba prophet over be my prophet because a ma ye more spiritually inclined me twa musima ba me so asoma we de me twa musima ba be ba ye the last phase ni be ba na yetimi de sia me ba isia
This show is proudly brought to you by Oheneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
Okay, for some more about the Blackman story. Now, if we do see, then is a the Quack we are next. Channel one, Miss Medini from Gosu Kajasiama. Wait me after me FOKA. Subscribe to your YouTube channel, right? na fence bomo dia oba Facebook na wa like na wa share na fofo nso etimi enye bi e de ahwe Mr. 26 June na vote no nyina aba na wiye nti vote kakra mai obo star 365 star 300 hasha Dublin Jackson de ne FOKA TV dia no enso eye ORTP 72 ena ORTP 13 nti ina ORTP 56 nti unya bo star 365 star 300 hash na code na beba no the short ORTP 5 ORTP 72 ORTP 13 ORTP 56 na vote mine na bi ntimi konkan enso emfa mine na me catch you last week say William Shakespeare, she's one of the best writers and ye war according to history who probably or throw books and play pa. You can't sideline somebody like William Shakespeare. It will be a ocean and also what kind William Shakespeare books be that. And there are so many quotes from William Shakespeare, you know, the boy brand idea. But the in-depth analysis of it is a William Shakespeare had a slave. Na the slave, you know, and a true stories, no, edema William Shakespeare. This is the story. Naturally, when you say Oba Africa and Oba Ghana, yen na no mewafo, and yen ma memo, it make a year and mean semene stories be treya, me patrol in see what baby ada. They create it in their minds. Edwana Jubiana and another fraternity, and the obomophobia no con no kohun say no kohun motia no kohun say me patcho opa tai read the Shakespeare books let tai read the Shakespeare nyama utimu say ekra that African centered driven attention thing o kanya o feel the African in it makacho say Europeans don't have culture, they don't have tradition omo ni mo mfa mamre ho ne sa nyama no, but Africans we do. And what kind William Shakespeare books in way bibra, you see African in it and you see yourself in it. Mamina na otro books and the William Shakespeare no or not that screen is no. Your friend Amelia Bassano. Me patch no a slave. She had the picture down or a black woman and casa. The picture on that screen is no. Would you won't say you try write up a crazy on until the young can write up and or say Amelia Bassano is the lady who wrote all of Shakespeare plays. Because she was black, they would not publish her works. But in the olden days, no, the tenor say, oh, you're black, now you're slave around. Anything that happens to you, and I say, Adebia ba, I had the papa, you slave master there. At the papa bia ba, you slave master there. But at the boneba dia ye wow dia. Enti no say we slave. Na uko share 100 billion of former me patro a slave master ne dia. So what happened was this woman is an African woman who have more African centered inspirations for writing plays and stories. Enti me patro or true story na. Not the coach any slave master Shakespeare. Say Shakespeare. The mathematical nie or kanya then they let Shakespeare Amaya publish it with his name on it. So that is the story behind me catch us here. Measure that per day beyond. Let me see most of the pictures. When him say Blackman in a year the first television. Blackman in a year the first TV. The first car. And then we give the credit to Carl Benz. Yabema overwrite the credit to aeroplane. But now the real black people are they started all these things, but it has been credited to the Europeans. Remember our history ni na. Enti no we share mamene picture ni, we share mamene picture ni. Where not a slave. Now you know she was really working for William Shakespeare. Young kind of laugh say she died in poverty because she never received any dime for her works. Shakespeare was illiterate and could barely write his own name. But so what I say, according to history, no, Shakespeare was illiterate. He didn't continue sure William Shakespeare. But when we say Africans, we say na these characteristics, this and the characteristics. No, the culture will say there are some people be a die a war mono. Omunima dear naturally. The culture say Kwame for in science naturally. And you know the slave didn't attend school, but ultimately true didn't. Ultimately true story. A talent and I say adoma chedia. na Nyankopɔn e de ama no naturally nti mami we and I think you see and they can say pa mami we or that was training so no she is the woman that has been writing stories for Shakespeare nti tie me o kan William Shakespeare books are can we say your forefathers or your ancestors be and so anything extra how about me kwan na me the Blackman story anything they see area mamu enne they obviously must me the Phyllis in the baby onom na me adma next week me mam so many insights the reason why you tutu include be din ade me de nyina betimi e de amam ena afin so me pacho the origination of patois and the origination of patois also me catch say the word Jamaica cry no e asante kasa se Jamaica ha nti no memma mo the origination of patois na me wia that's a mrewo ma kire mo kasa Portuguese no e de be hye ye kasa mu especially local central region me pacho phone no enye ye kasa pan no enye ye kasa prengo enye ye kasa eye Portuguese language a wo de nyame adoma Tuesday a be hia no me de nyina me list nyama enye ye kasa nyame culture na we say okay abolo enye ye kasa wo de nyame tre you can sit down relax just subscribe won said ya why busy cry na yinya ye ya won say yinya de to wo obenya notification no Facebook no so like page na yinya call live a obenya notification na won so wait media ba madam I'll be say Devin Jackson boame say wa boame sanso na big girls so etime de boame ene me DOP big girls sanso na Getsin T3 Ventures for boame ma me de jimedi e de bro sanso na hene ba Ghana rice almost say eat like a royal sanso na Becky Bell homemade pizza for me pizza ama me timi de jimedi nya bro sanso na Debbie's collection boame ame mat almost say they are the leading mat in Ghana makramo